Yep, it says we're streaming live. Hey, hey everyone. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Yes, we are live on Facebook. So excited to have all of you on right now on Facebook. So check it out. And on Zoom. So hello to everyone on both platforms. My name is Portia Wilkins. I am here excited with you all with some incredible women to Presidential Diamond where It Works Global. You're going to hear from some amazing women, some testimonies here. You're going to hear about our business, our products, what we do, and how you can partner with us. I recommend that you get you guys in a quiet place with pen and paper so you can take notes and you won't be distracted or disturbed. You want to make sure you can get all of this information because it's going to be powerful. Definitely life-changing, which you will hear in the testimonies on today here as well. And so we're streaming right now on Facebook. We're also on Zoom. Go ahead, tag people. Share with everybody, start your watch parties. Let's get the word out there because I know today's meeting here that we're doing online is going to be absolutely incredible. So a little bit about myself before we dive into the information. As I mentioned, I'm a Presidential Diamond with It Works Global. So proud, so excited to be partnered with this amazing company that I'm going to share more with you about in just a moment here. But my husband and I have been in the industry for going on 15 years, and that industry is direct sales network marketing. My corporate background was in retail. I started when I was in high school in College Station, Texas, working at the mall there as a cash rep at a retail store. And then I said, you know what, I want to do something big. I want a career in retail. And my mom told me that they have these positions called buyers, and they basically pay you to shop. I was like, sign me up. So at 17, I knew what I wanted to do. My dream job was to be a buyer. That was it. And that was all I did. And so I worked my way up from working the cash rep to assistant manager, then manager. And then I had the opportunity to get an interview for a corporate spot to, guess what? Be a buyer. I relocated to Columbus, Ohio. I work with this company there. It was an $8 billion company. I personally oversaw 1.4 billion of that. And it was an incredible experience as far as what I learned, but I was so tired. I was pulling in 40, 50, 60 hours a week because working in retail, you're on your feet the whole entire shift. And so I'm like, I want to be corporate because obviously when you're corporate, you're not on your feet all day. So I'm like, yes, I get to make money and not be tired. But the truth of the matter is you're still tired, but in a different way. It was mentally draining, emotionally draining, and it was still physically draining because even though I was on salary, getting paid $36,000 a year, I was working 50, sometimes 60 hours a week. And because I was salary, I didn't get paid for those extra hours that I worked. Yeah, I had benefits and everything from a healthcare perspective, but I mean, I used them quite often. It was to the point, guys, where I was actually passing out at work. That's how hard I was working. And so then I actually had, and I haven't shared this before with any of you guys, but I had tragedy hit my family. I'm from Hearn, Texas, and my grandfather was actually kidnapped. And so my mother called me to tell me that he was missing. And so obviously, if you live in a different state, the first thing you want to do is get home to be with your family. And so I went to book the flight, which was $242.13, and I did not have it in my account. And that's when it hit me. And I was like, how is it that I'm managing billions, but I don't have $242.13 to go and be with my family when they need me the most? And that's what happens. Life will create situations to make you put everything into perspective. I was riding on private jets. I was attending the fashion shows that y'all see on TV. I was in there rubbing shoulders with everybody. They had Porsches, Bentleys, mansions. I was there, but I was miserable. And I was stressed out, and I didn't have the money when it mattered the most. And that's when I decided something has to change. And it's amazing. The moment you decide something has to change, things show up. I was walking by the desk of the executive assistant to the CEO, and she stopped me and she asked me if I wanted to make some extra money. And obviously I said, yes. What do I need to do? She put me on a conference call. I heard the information. This was in 2005. I heard the information. I love what they said. She put me on a three-way call with the person to introduce her to that business. Then they invited me out to a meeting. I saw it. I loved it. I joined. I didn't make a lot of money my first company in network marketing, but I gained a lot of wisdom. And for that has paid me year after year after year. I was able to get introduced to a group of people who thought like me, people who felt, you know what, I'm not insubordinate like my boss is telling me that I am. It's just that I'm supposed to be a boss. So that's why my boss and I are bumping heads, because we're supposed to be the same thing. And so it wasn't that my boss was the problem. I just wasn't in the right place. And maybe that's where some of you guys are that are watching here today. Maybe your boss isn't the problem. Your coworker isn't the problem. Those people around you, they're not the problem. The problem is you're not in the right place. And because you're not in the right place, you're not happy. And as a result, you're pouring that unhappiness on other people. You're actually leaking on them instead of pouring. And so I decided to just go all out with this industry. And even though it's been a roller coaster, we've had ups, we had downs, but I met my husband in this industry as well, Jared Wilkins. Back in 2009, he sent me a message on Facebook, invited me out to a presentation. I showed up, I joined his team. It was strictly business. And so I was his top producer for the first year. And then he was like, okay, let me recruit her again. So we started dating. Dated for 3 years, and then after that we got married. And so we just celebrated 5 years of marriage. We've been in each other's lives for 10 years, and we've been doing this for 15 years. And so when it came time for us to choose what company that we wanted to make home and unpack our bags with, there were a couple of things that had to be in order, and It Works checked all of those boxes. And so after being in the industry for 15 years, earning millions of dollars, building teams of tens of thousands of people on multiple continents, we've traveled so far and so many times, spending months away from our daughter and our family to build a business. Well, I'm proud to say that we are in alignment with It Works Global. And I'm going to share a couple of things with those of you who are watching this and joining us for the first time, so you can see why we chose It Works and why you should choose it too, because it definitely works for so many people. So let me get into presentation mode here, and then we'll jump into the details. If you haven't started your watch parties, you definitely want to do it now. Tag and share with everyone you know. Have you tried it? Have you tried it? You see, a lot of people just see the name It Works, and like myself and my husband, you just think it's a bunch of women selling wraps. That's what we thought, and we prejudged it. We had no idea how incredible this company is and what was happening. So let's talk a little bit about the history so you can get to know the foundation of what has contributed to the success that we've had so far in this company. We were founded in 2001 by Mark and Cindy Pentecost. He was just a school teacher. He just wanted to make an extra $500 to take care of his family. His wife was a stay-at-home mom. He was a basketball coach. And so they wanted to just be able to have a better life like so many other people. Do you know that the average household only needed an extra $300 and they would have been out of foreclosure? So you think about what an extra $300 to $500 can do for your family right now. Can it relieve a little bit of pressure, relieve a little bit of stress? And so that's all he had in mind. But he took that back in the 90s when we had payphones, pagers, and paper maps. He launched his first company. He joined the business and built millions of dollars in volume and revenue and teams and everything. Was a top 10 earner in that company back in the 90s. Like I was in middle school when he was out there just really doing his thing. And so decided to start It Works, and launched it with that crazy wrap thing, which everybody has seen. We'll talk more about the wrap in a moment. But in 2005, the company introduced a supplement line. And 2009 became debt-free, which is so important, especially as a builder and a leader. If you are going to put your credibility and your network on the line, you got to make sure the company can sustain what you bring to the table. And being debt-free is so important for my husband and I in our decision-making. In 2010, this company started expanding international. We're continuing to grow internationally as well. We are pre-enrolling for the Philippines and for Mexico. The chief sales officer, Mr. Mike Patillo, who we invested a lot of time with, my husband and I, he and his beautiful wife, Tiffany, they're like my brother and sister. But he just did a video sharing with everybody. We have well over 30,000 people who've already pre-enrolled into the Philippines. We're gonna hit the button on that and go live in May. And so many lives are going to be transformed the moment they hit that button. Things are just really going to go to a whole nother level for sure. But we got Mexico geared up as well. I live here in Houston. We just had a big meeting for all of our Latino brothers and sisters. They are chomping at the bit, cannot wait to get to Mexico. Our wrap is made there, but there is no sales force there, no presence there. And so now we're getting ready to open up for those of us who have connections there to really maximize it. But in 2010, the company did 100 million in sales. 2013, 450 million in sales. And since then, we've been between 400 and 500 million consistently for the last 4 years now. And that just shows stability, which is very important. Not that there's no growth. What I mean as far as stability, what I mean in regards to it's a strong foundation. They know what they're doing. The company isn't taking a dive. There's so many other companies who pray to get to 100 million in sales, and AWorks has done well over that, billions over the last 18 years. But in 2014, opened up the new headquarters there in Palmetto, Florida. Beautiful place right there on the marina. I mean, the views are just phenomenal. But from 2018 and beyond, like it's 2019, it's all about you. Like, what do you want? Do you want to be debt free? Do you want to design your own life? Some of you are watching this from your job right now, which is good, because you're going to allow your job to fund your business and your vision. And we have an opportunity here for you to do that with us. But let's talk about our products that we offer. One of our top product right now, our number one seller, is actually our keto line. A lot of people don't know that. They just think it's just a wrap, but it's actually our keto line. For those of you who are on a ketogenic diet, what that means is that you eat the proper foods to let fat burn fat. It puts your body in ketosis. And so now it's using fat to fuel itself and to burn. And so if you are on a ketogenic diet, we have products that support that. Our keto coffee is ready to go. All you got to do is add water and mix it up. And then there you go. You got your keto coffee on a day. You don't have to measure what goes in it. So the grass-fed butter is already in there. The MCT oil, the coconut oil is already in there. Everything you need, it's easy and on the go. It builds and restores the vital proteins through your amino acids. It sharpens your mental focus. It enhances your mood. Hello. It boosts your energy, kills cravings. There's so many people that we know that are doing 8-ounce curls. Put down the 5-pound weight and just do 8-ounce curls, okay? Drink your keto coffee, and literally the pounds begin to melt away. But then we also just introduced our salted caramel flavor as well for the Keurig machines, the K-Pods. We have a keto energy, which is a powder similar to a pixie stick, where you open it, you pour it on your tongue, and it just dissolves. We have our energy product that does that for you. We have so many different things, as you can see here. A creamer as well, so you can drink your regular coffee, just put the keto creamer in it. We really thought of just about everything you can put and make your body go into ketosis that's keto friendly is a one-stop shop right here. And so when you have that product, which increases your ability to lose weight, a lot of people are losing weight really fast. And when you do that, you have loose skin. And we got some mothers on here who've had a lot of kids. I think 12, 13, 14, maybe like 15 kids between the four of us. But you know, when you do that, when your body size, you fluctuate in your weight, you got some loose skin in some places. And so you want to tighten, tone, and firm that. And you could do that with our wrap. Just whatever area of your body you want to improve the look of it, as far as firming it, tightening it, and toning it, you put the wrap on there. It's a fabric. And you literally just put it on your body, leave it on there for 45 minutes, drink some water while you're doing that. Take a before picture before you wrap, put on the wrap. After 45 minutes, take the wrap off, take another picture, and then you'll be able to see the difference. Absolutely incredible. We have so many people that have experienced a tremendous amount of success with this product. We've sold well over 66 million wraps. So the answer to your question, does it work? The answer is yes, times 66 million. But you also, you see here our defining gel, okay? So throw out your lotion, replace it with the defining gel. It's a less intense version of what's on the wrap. Okay, so it'll help maintain, because you wear the wrap, it works for 72 hours after you wrap. You wrap once for 45 minutes, it continues to work for 72 hours. And so you can continue to use the defining gel through those days, and man, you'll get some incredible results. You'll see some before and afters in a moment. But the next product I want to talk about is our cleanse product. Remember, we have a lot of products that give you that instant gratification, which we live in that type of society right now, especially with social media. People want things right away. You post a picture, you hit refresh, you want to see how many likes and comments and shares you got on it right away, okay? So you try a product, you want to see what you get as far as your results right away. And the great part about our cleanse is that you don't have to wait 5 days, 10 days, or 20 days to feel some results. 2 days, 4 bottles, that's it, okay? So it's a gentle 2-day formula, no harsh side effects. We have a proprietary blend. They're pre-made, so you don't have to stir it, mix it, brew it, nothing. I like mine chilled. If I want to get real fancy, I'll put it in the freezer, let it frost up, and then I have kind of like a slushie. It's so good. It's very tangy. I said it tastes like concentrated Kool-Aid. That may be a little country of me to say, but it is. It's so good. But yeah, you take the cleanse and it helps you release. It gives you a reset, right? And so for those of us who eat meat, just even the pollution in our air, we don't realize how those things affect our mood and how we feel. You got to cleanse on a regular basis. And so we have a product that gives you the opportunity to do that. And then once you cleanse, you got to replenish what you just expelled. And so now we have our greens on the go. It's soy-free, non-GMO, dairy-free, and vegan. I know you're so excited to eat 100 salads a day. You're so excited to do it. But if you're not excited, you can take our greens on the go product. 52 herbs and superfoods, 34 fruits and vegetables, matcha green tea. It alkalizes, balances, and detoxifies the body as well. We have it in berry flavor as well as chocolate greens. Listen, I am a chocolate snob. I'm very bougie when it comes to my chocolate. And I was very, very, very skeptical when it came to these chocolate greens, because I'm like, first of all, greens and chocolate just don't go together, until I took a sip. Literally knocked me on the floor. I was so fired up. Then if you want to get real fancy with it, you take a scoop of your chocolate greens, put it in your keto coffee. Now you have a skinny mocha, or a coca is what I call it, a keto mocha. And and I think Yvette is drinking that right now. But you have your greens there, and so you can get all those nutrients that you need, get those replenished from the cleansing that you just did and the detoxifying that you just did as well from the wrap too. And then we have the Dynamic Duo. These two products here are a 1-2 punch. We can barely keep them in stock. Every time they get a good replenishment of it, we always sell out. That shows you how powerful that they are. So we have our fat fighter. If you go to YouTube and you type in "It Works Fat Fighter," you'll see tons of demonstrations of people using it. So what it does, it works in your stomach instead of your colon. A lot of fat fighters work in your colon, which can leave you in the restroom like all day. But not the fat fighter here. It works in your stomach. So if you have greasy, oily foods like pizza, a burger, French fries, things like that, a cheat meal, okay? You just take 2 of those fat fighters and it actually clumps the fat. It has the prickly pear cactus as one of the ingredients, which binds together the fat. And so now it just comes out naturally through your digestive system, and almost like invisible carbs. Invisible calories is what I call it. But you take the fat fighter and you pair it with our Thermal Fight X. This baby right here is power in a bottle. No mistake about it. We have people who are literally releasing weight. They're not losing it, they're releasing it. Because if you lose it, you can find it. If you release it, it's gone forever. But because of the Green Select product that's in it, the phytosome, it gives you it increases your weight loss capability 2.5 times more. So if you have a reduced calorie diet and you're working out, there's people who's lost up to 31 pounds or more in 30 to 90 days, like very, very fast. And so it keeps you in fat burn mode. So it's ketosis safe, it's keto safe. It reduces your sugar cravings. It boosts your energy. Man, these 2 products right here are incredible. And I love to talk about them. All of the products that I've shared is because they give you that gratification that you're looking for sooner. You know, you don't have to take it for 6 months in order to see if it works, like a lot of products that are out there in the industry. No, these right here give you those instant gratification results. And here are some before and after pictures of our brothers and sisters here at Works. Yes, I said brothers and sisters. So yes, men rap too, okay? Men rap, men drink our keto. My husband hides the keto coffee from me. He is so stingy, OMG, but it's okay because we have a collagen beverage that I hide from him too. It tastes like that V8 juice, like the tropical crush. That's what it tastes like. And so I hide that from him. But here's some before and after pictures. They range from 45 minutes to a year as far as what people have been using and the time that they invested on it, on the product to get their results. I mean, the results don't lie. Like a picture is worth 1,000 words, and these are worth a changed life, so to say. And so now I want to introduce you to a couple of the ladies who you see are with me here on today. So really quick, I want you all to unmute yourselves, and then one at a time, I'll go around and just tell everybody your name and where you're joining us in from. And then we'll start with Stephanie to share her testimony and stuff with the products. So Yvette, tell everybody your name, your background, and where you're from.
My name is Yvette Vigil, and I am actually born and raised in Colorado Springs, Colorado. And I have 7 children. I have birthed 7 children. And so I am just here with It Works, and I love it.
Awesome.
I'm like so lit right now. It's hard for me to stop there.
Yeah, no, that's good. And you are a brand new diamond in the company, right?
Shiny new diamond, yes.
Yay! That's exciting. With 7 kids that she birthed.
So
she had to add on that I birthed.
Yes, makes a huge difference.
Big difference. Okay, Joy.
What's up, guys? My name is Joy Gillard. I live in Washington State. I'm a single mom to 5 kids. I've been with the company for almost 5 years. I'm a 6-figure income earner with the company, and
Wow.
I retired myself 4.5 years ago. About 7 months into the business, I was able to walk away from 2 jobs. And I've just been full-time ever since. I was just doing dishes a few minutes ago and jumped on this, and it's like the most amazing freedom I've ever had.
That's incredible. I love it. Thank you, ladies, so much. You're going to hear more from Yvette and Joy in just a moment. But next, I want to bring up Miss Stephanie Allen right here in Houston, Texas. Diamond as well. So excited to have you a part of our family. I don't call it a team. I call it a family here with It Works. So Stephanie, why don't you come on and share your name and your background with everyone so that they can learn more about you and share with us the benefits that you have experienced, because you are real big at getting customers. You're real big at getting out there and getting the product in front of people and all of that. So talk a little bit about your experience with the products.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Stephanie Allen, and I am originally from Old River, Texas, but I currently reside in Baytown, Texas. And my background is the medical field. I've been in the medical field for over 21 years. And like Mrs. Wilkins said earlier, you just always know that you belong somewhere else. You're just not in the right place. I love serving others. I was administrative assistant for 21 years and served a lot of employees doing payroll. And so I just always knew that God had something bigger and better for me. And so I really wanted to get out there and just constantly searching for something. I was just always looking, and you just always look for that time, freedom, and to be able to do what you want when you want. I have actually been in bed sick for the last 3 days, but I didn't have to call in to say I'm sick or get written up for being absent or having someone else to do my job. I was able to actually do my job from bed and get paid being in bed. And one of our products that actually helped me bounce back is our new Hydrate, which it is the reason I'm sitting here on this call today. I was sick. I even missed bowling last night, which is one of my favorite things to do. But the Hydrate was able to help me replenish everything. I had I ate some bad food at a restaurant that I've eaten at many times before, and you never know. We are introducing, and I never sell anything. I love to share products because the products are all phenomenal, and I love to share with others. And when you're sharing with them, they want to give you a hard time, and they want to ask you a million questions about what's in the product. Just like I went to the restaurant, looked at the menu, everything looked very enticing. Everything looked good. Ate food, came home, and had a really bad case of food poisoning. And so you never know what these restaurants are offering you. And so whenever someone that you know is offering you something, hey, just trust them, because I would never give my mother or my family anything that was going to harm them. And so whenever we're offering, these products, just listen to us and believe us and trust us, because we are here to help you. And like I said, I don't sell anything. I just share, and I love sharing with others, because you can't serve God without serving his people. And so I just love sharing with people and just actually being honest and being truthful. Back to you, Mrs. Wilkins.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Stephanie, for that. That is incredible. I love it. I absolutely love it. This business is all about the people. That's what it is. And so let's talk a little bit about how we earn income here, and then you'll hear from some of our other ladies as well. So there are 7 ways to get paid and rewarded with It Works Global. The first way is retail. This is foundational, tried and true business 101. Okay. The products, you get them at a wholesale price, you sell them to your customers. At retail, the difference is going to be your profit. Here at It Works, you could do that person to person. You can do it at trade shows. We have people who set up events at booths at conferences. However you want to slice it, you could do it. And so you're going to have a website, your own personal website. This is your company. You incorporated is what you're building here, and so that's important for people to understand that you are a business. You are a company. You have what it takes. You have the ability, and you have the power to create that wealth. And so when you do that and you become a distributor here with It Works Global, you get your own website. And when you send your customers there, you don't have to worry about shipping or any of that. The company takes care of everything. Everything is done online. They purchase a product. It Works is going to ship them the product, and every week in this case, they're going to this month they're going to send you commissions. So the retail commissions are paid monthly up to 40%, guys. And so you can get as many customers as you want. You can share this product with as many people as you want, because of the sampleable ability of our products. You can get it out into the hands of so many people all over the world. So just send out some samples, let people have an experience. Like Stephanie said, you don't have to sell anything. You just share the product and share the testimonies, and people are going to want to purchase. And when they do that, you get paid. The second way we get paid is our loyal customer program. Now, we like to break it down like this because this is so important for a lot of people to understand, because this is very unique in the industry. There are not, I don't know of any company doing it the way that It Works is doing it when it comes to customer retention. Over 2 million new customers on the book every single year, documented, meaning you can see them in your back office. And this is not a case whereas distributors are now called customers too. No, distributors are distributors, customers are customers, and that is important for business. And so with our loyal customer program that corporate has in place here at It Works, it's called Utopia, which means the perfect world. They do their part on their end to make sure that the customers we bring to the table stay and order more. Have you ever gone somewhere and you purchase something, and then all of a sudden you get an email from that company introducing another product to you or offering you a coupon or something like that? That's what It Works does. Our competition isn't other network marketing companies. Our competition is Amazon. Our competition is Uber and places like that. And so we want to make sure that we're staying competitive in the marketplace, and our loyal customer program give us the opportunity to do that. So when a person decides to become a loyal customer, they're constantly buying new product. And Mike Patillo, the chief sales officer of the company, and Mark Pentecost, the owner, were talking to my husband and I, and they like to compare this to fishing. Whereas we go out and we catch the fish, they'll clean them and cook them, but then we come together and eat them. Okay. And so for those of you who are vegetarians, just swap out the fish with some spinach. Okay. Or some celery, right? You get what I'm saying, right? Because they're our customers too. So we have to do our part to retain them as well. And that's what our loyal customer program does, okay? The next way you get paid is with our fast start bonus and our distributor rebate credit that we like to call a free shopping spree, okay? And so this is paid weekly. And so once you join in the business and you help 2 people, or you help someone become fast start bonus qualified, by getting their 2 loyal customers, that kicks out a fast start bonus of $100 that is paid out weekly. And then that person who enrolls their loyal customers, because customers are good for business, okay, once you enroll 5, you get $150 shopping spree, which means you can buy whatever you want, a bunch of wraps, a bunch of keto, whatever it is that you want. And this is weekly, guys, W-E-E-K-L-Y, not W-E-A-K-L-Y. So that's the third way. The fourth way that we get paid is very important, so pay attention, okay? This is our unit level bonus. This is you at the top. Remember, I told you, you are your own company, you incorporated. If you're watching on Facebook, put that in the comments. I am a company, you Inc., you incorporated. So that's you at the top. Whoever you introduce to the business, whether it's a distributor or a customer, they're considered to be level 1, okay? We get paid up to 42% through 6 levels. Whoever you introduce to the business is on level 1. Whoever they introduce to the business is on level 2, and then level 3 and 4 on down through level 6. So in this example, let's say on level 1, your customers and business partners produce 2,000 business volume points, okay? There's points associated with each product that we have, okay? And that translates into dollars later. So you take that 2,000 business volume points times 15% on level 1, that's $300 that you've earned for the month. Remember, I said early on, the average home would have got out of foreclosure with just an extra $300. So you're already winning big just from this way of getting paid alone. Well, let's take that a step further. Let's say on level 2, they generate 5,000 in business volume. You get paid 10% on that, which is $500. On level 3, let's say they go and generate 20,000 in business volume. You get paid 5% on that. That's $1,000. So, and just in this way of getting paid alone, that's an extra $1,800 for the month. That's somebody's salary, guys. That's somebody's salary. You understand? What could an extra $1,800 a month do for you and your family? An extra 1,000, an extra 500, extra 300. Yes, we have people earning way more. Okay. However, the amount is just one part of it. It's just the vision, it's the dream, like what it is that you want. You don't have to suffer. You don't have to struggle. I understand being broke for a season. I've been there before. Back in 2008, I was living off of payday loans with no payday. I had 4 payday loan companies in rotation, using one to pay the other. I was serving an eviction and a repossession notice on the same day. I know what it's like to be broke. There's nothing about broke and struggling that I have not lived. But I know what it's like to not be broke as well. I know what it's like to earn millions of dollars, and I've done it in this industry. And I know the power of this program. I know the power of this chart that you see. People see this graph and they think, oh, it's a pyramid, it's one of those things. That's just because they don't understand organizational structure. That's all it is. You have an organizational structure at your job. You have a CEO, you have some senior level VPs, you got middle management, and then you got all the employees. That, once you draw it out, looks just like this, guys. Looks just like this. A lot of people, they're not skeptical, because skepticism means that you have facts and data to break up to justify your rebuttal. You're not skeptical, you're just programmed. You were told so many years to stay away from those get rich quick schemes and, don't do this and don't do that. Don't talk to strangers. So when you start a business and we say, contact your family, your friends for customers to be your customer, or to your business partner. No, that's what talk to strangers. Oh no, I shouldn't earn all that money. You got to reprogram yourself. That's why they always say, yeah, they're brainwashing you. Yes, we are washing your brain of all of that gunk. We're going to wash out some debt too while we're at it. We're going to wash out some of those insecurities. We're going to wash out some of that fear. We're going to wash out all of those things that has kept you in a complacent place, so that now you can go out and be that great person that you know that you're supposed to be inside your heart. Some of y'all need your brain washed. We're going to do that for you on today. The 5th way that we get paid is with our diamond generation bonus. All that means, listen, once you become a diamond and you help other people achieve the rank of diamond, you're going to get paid up to 10% more throughout their organization. It just means more money. This way of getting paid is my favorite, okay? And this is very powerful. Listen, pay close attention. Pay close attention to this. This is our diamond leadership bonus, or our new leg bonus. So you're that person. Look at Joy, she's clapping. You're that person in gray, okay? At the top. Remember, you incorporated. You are your own company. You are your own business. That is you at the top. Now, those people on that first level in black, those are the people that you've introduced to the business. They're on level 1. Remember, we talked about that. The people in green are your loyal customers. Okay. Remember, I told you, we track customers. Customers are critical for your business. Okay. But in this example, for this bonus, the company will pay you anywhere from $80 to $150 every time someone in your organization becomes Fast Start bonus qualified. You get anywhere from $80 to $150. So let's say that 10 people throughout your organization on any level, okay? You didn't have to personally put the 10, but anywhere throughout your organization, 10 people become Fast Start bonus qualified. Guess what? You multiply 10 times $80, because in this example, you're a diamond. 10 times 80 is $800. Who could use an extra $800 for the month, right? Everybody, okay? Let's take that a step further. 50 people throughout your organization on any level become Fast Start bonus qualified. You get an $80 times 50 is $4,000. If 100 people throughout your organization on any level become Fast Start bonus qualified, you get $8,000 when you're a diamond. If 1,000 people throughout your organization on any level become Fast Start bonus qualified, in this example, you get $80,000 for the month. Some people don't even earn that working 3 jobs for the whole year. Come on, somebody. That's just if you're a diamond. But as you advance into the company, you get to the top of the compensation plan, that 80 turns into 150. So for every time someone in your organization becomes Fast Start bonus qualified by getting their 2 customers, the company kicks out $150. So you got 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, and 150, 150, 150, 150. And we're opening up internationally, guys. Do you understand what's about to happen? I hope you understand. Seriously, this is an 18-year-old startup opportunity. We have done so incredible, just dominating the market in the US and the other 20 countries that we've been a part of, but the growth, the major growth and expansion has come from the US. But now the company's vision has expanded. They're continuing to dream, and that's the beauty of being partnered up with this company. They're not lazy. Our corporate leaders are not lazy. They're over there dreaming big and thinking too. Yeah, they can sit back and coast at $500 million a year, but they're dreaming bigger. They want more. They're like, whole nother level. Let's go. Let's change the game. And this is what we're doing to change the game. When we hit that switch, when Philippines open, when Mexico opens, when all these other countries that I can't name get ready to open, do you understand what's about to happen? When you say generational wealth is on the table, that's what's on the table. Can you imagine 100,000 people becoming Fast Start bonus qualified in your organization? $80 each time that happens? Are you kidding me? Network marketing, guys, is phenomenal. As an industry, we generate more revenue than the NFL, than the television industry, all of that. Just because you see them on TV and they're popular don't mean they're getting paid. We got people over here running circles around all of these folks in the tax bracket of a brain surgeon with the work hours of a substitute teacher. Who wants to sign up for that class? Y'all got me preaching today. Listen, I want you to hear from my other sister that's on the line here as well. Brand new diamond, Miss Yvette. Won't you come back onto the line here and share with everybody again what your experience has been like since you've been here? How has, you 7 kids that you birthed, you need the money. You need it. So talk about how that has been, how it's been a blessing for you.
Yes, I need the money. Oh, it's been such a blessing in so many different ways. I mean, not just the money is awesome, and everybody needs money to live, but just learning that money is not bad and we all need it. And so I think the biggest thing about just the money portion of it is I used to go to the store and I would take my kids, and I have a lot of kids, and so they would want some rinky dink little toy that was $5, and I couldn't buy it because I was broke. And the fact that I can walk into a store, I just earned a $10,000 bonus, you guys. That's life life-changing money on so many different levels. And so like I can go to the store and they ask for a little $5 toy and I'm like, go ahead, throw it in the bag. Like it feels so good. It feels so amazing to be able to do that. But not just that, like Stephanie said, she always knew that she was made for more. I feel the exact same way, and I can definitely like be on that level with her, because I always knew since I was a little girl, I always knew that there was a fire inside me that I just was not made for this struggling life. I was not made for it. I was not. And so the fact that I found my vehicle to be able to give and to be able to just create an amazing life and dream bigger and just create more, like it's amazing. Like it's so amazing. And I just feel so good because, not only have I turned my health around, but I have turned my bank account around, and it's just such a blessing in so many different ways. Like we went organic as of last night. Why? Because if it works, it's possible. Like that's a big deal. Do you know what I'm saying? Like going into Sprouts and stuff. I used to work for Instacart, which is a business where you would go shopping for people. And like these people would be buying all these organic foods from Whole Foods and Sprouts, and like all these King Supers has a lot of organic foods. And like, I was like, I always wanted to try it, but that's expensive. Like I never thought I could do that. And we did it last night. And because of it works, it is possible. And so I'm just so blessed, and I am not stopping. I am just hungry, and I love my team so much. That is one of the biggest factors in this business that just, oh my gosh, sets my soul on fire. I know how it feels to be broke, and I know how it feels to be overdrafting your bank and robbing Peter to PayPal and maxing out credit cards. Like I know how that feels. I've been there. I've done that. And so just building my amazing team that is just showing up every single day, it makes me feel so good because I cannot wait to see those girls rise. Like I just pour everything that I have into them, and I can't wait to see where they go in this business, because there's so many possibilities. There's so many things on the table, and there's no limits. Like that's the most amazing thing. There's no limits. All those glass ceilings that are in life, like you bust through those in this business. And I'm so excited, and I can't wait to share it with the next person. Like I just can't shut up about it, because it's life-changing on so many levels. Like I can't even put into words, you guys, how this business has changed my life. Seriously.
I just listen, when you set yourself on fire, people will travel near and far to come and watch you burn, honey, and they are watching you.
I love it. I'm telling you, I love it. I love to wake up. I'm excited to wake up. I go to sleep thinking about it. I wake up thinking about it. I'm eating dinner thinking about it. And not even, like I said, the money is great and money is that bad. So do not set limits on the amount of money that you can make, because you can take your income to a whole nother level in this business. But just the lives that I have the power to help change. Like I am a servant for other people. Seriously, like that is what it is all about. And I just to know that that's in my hands is just so amazing and so powerful. And so that is why I go for it every single day, and I don't give up, and I just keep it moving no matter what, because some mom, some sister, some aunt, some uncle, somebody out there needs to hear that you don't have to struggle. Like that's not what God created us for, and we were all made for more, baby. Like I'm just so excited.
I love it, Yvette. Thank you so much. I love your energy. I love it. It's so contagious. Like seriously.
I'm just happy. I just love it, you guys. Like I was a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie, because Portia, like I gotta be on with Portia, you know what I'm saying? But I just thought about it, and I'm like, you know what? Just tell your story and don't be afraid. And that's all I've done, like even to get here. Don't be afraid. Like just keep going and put it in God's hands. Let go, let God, and he will lead you where you got to go. I'm telling you.
Listen, we're preaching today, y'all.
I love it, girl. I'm like, oh.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Yvette, for sharing. We appreciate you so much. Congratulations on Diamond. We know this is just pit stop. This is just a pit stop before double, triple, Prez, Ambassador 2.0, yes. 10.0, whatever they have coming up, right? Yep. It's yours. Thank you so much for sharing. Guys, listen, you can see, I know for a fact, just watching Yvette here, you can see yourself in her. I know you can, you know, and it's possible. The only difference between her and you is just a decision. That's it. That's all it is. She just made a decision to do something different with her life. And so now that's why she is where she is. And so I'm excited about that. Yvette, I'll mute your line real quick. But so listen, our seventh way of getting paid is just our incentives, right? And so we got a private jet, we have a ranch, and there's so many things that the company allows us to use as distributors to do incentive trips for our team and to just love on people. You know, that's so important because you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. There's people who actually care about your future. And so we do fun things and stuff as well for everybody. So I know you're like chomping at the bit to join, okay? And we're gonna let you join our party. We're gonna let you join our club. Here we accept all members. We don't discriminate. We take everybody. And listen, there's no credit check, no background check, no other kind of check, okay? Literally, you can join for one or two options. You can become a loyal customer, okay? When you do, you save 40% on all of your retail products. You get access to special monthly offers. You can be the first to try new products. You can get 10% back in perk points for every product that you purchase. But if you want to be on fire, like Yvette and like Stephanie and like Joy, who you're getting ready to hear from in a moment, then you need to become a distributor. You understand? Start your own business. You incorporate it. You are a company. I don't care what anybody's told you your whole life. That little lie that they told you when you were 5 years old that you're still believing, make you thinking you're not good enough and that it's not possible for you. That's a lie. That's a lie. You can do it. It's only $99 to get started. $99. Do you know there's some people in here that got started for $20? Are you serious right now? Absolutely. The barrier to entry is very low. The business isn't the problem. It's your belief in whether or not you can do it that is. But here, we want to encourage you to dream again, to go and get what it is that you set out to have. Take those dreams that you put on the shelf, dust them off, and let's get to work at it. You receive wholesale pricing on all products when you become a distributor. You can earn an extra $500,000 a month part-time if you want to. Build to a full-time lifestyle if you want to. You can be at home with your 7, 10, 50, 1,100 kids if you want to, okay? You can have as many children as you want, and it's okay. You can get you some nannies, okay? Get you a cook. Hello. You can do whatever you want to do. You can have you some organic food if you want. Okay, and listen, like dreams are coming true. People think that's not big. That's major. To be in a position where she was serving people who can order organic, to now be in that person who other people are getting organic food for, like that's major, guys. That's major. You can pay off some debt. You can travel, check off your bucket list. Listen, my husband and I just went, you know, those over-the-water bungalows that they have out there? Well, we found out that they had some in Montego Bay. So we jumped on a little 2-hour flight here from Houston and went and stayed in one of those bungalows. There's only 17 bungalows on the whole island. Yeah. What would take most people 6 months to earn at their job, we just dropped it on a few days to go hang out in some bungalows with Bae. Like, why not? Why? Because we can. I got the most peaceful sleep out there. No Wi-Fi. I was able to check out. I didn't have to worry about my boss calling me, telling me, hey, we coming back. None of your business. I'm gone. Listen, you can boost your pack too. Listen, you join for $99 or maybe $20 for those who have codes still, okay? But you want to boost your pack, okay? You are in business to make a profit. You don't start a business and you not have product on hand. You just don't do that. Like McDonald's, they open up, they're going to have some buns, they're going to have meat, they're going to have lettuce, tomato, they got to have a secret sauce, they're going to have everything that they need, the fries, all of that. So guess what? You're going to have these products here. You're going to have you some wraps, some keto coffee, some keto energy, collagen, the greens on the go. You're going to have the defining gel. You're going to have the fat fighter, the thermofat. Get the products, right? So you can have them in your system first. You want to get your own experience. So you get the products, you sample some, get your testimony, okay? And then you start sharing them with other people. Next thing you know, your business starts growing. But even with that, with boosting, look how minimal it is. You're going to spend $59 on something. You're going to spend $99 on something. You're going to spend $199 on something. Why not let it be something that's going to give you a return? Why not make it an investment instead of spending it on something? Okay. Now, before I bring on Joy, Okay, I want you guys to take a look at our income disclosure here. You get paid from the work you put in. Nobody is going to wave a wand and you become a millionaire tomorrow. That's not how it works, okay? We don't get paid off of people. We get paid when people and customers purchase products, period, okay? So this is our income disclosure. All right, formalities out of the way. I want to close out with this incredible woman who I met through Facebook after my husband and I joined. She sent me a message, and one of the first people to just welcome us with open arms. She's absolutely incredible. Triple Diamond, been with the company longer than all of us on here. I think like 8 years, I believe. 5 years. 5 years. Was a bartender and got 5 kids. And now she's a Triple Diamond, and it works global, a sneeze away from presidential. Achoo. Achoo. Get it out.
I cannot
so Joy,
wait.
why don't you come on to the line and share with everyone?
All right. Do you want me to just share a little bit of my story? All right.
Yes.
All right. So my name is Joy, like I said, and I joined in 2014. I had been with 8 different network marketing companies. I never was joining any of those. I just want to put this out there to go full time or anything like that. I just would join different companies because I liked products of different things and wanted to make a few $100s. And only one company I ever made money with. I always was spending more than I made or gone on all these events and never made anything. And it was really, really hard. I actually still have inventory from one company in my garage. And now I give those out as team prizes to my team. I'm like, here's a necklace, here's some earrings. But anyway, and so I had done that and I was working. I have 2 college degrees, by the way. I wasn't making enough with those. So I was bartending, like Portia said, and did not want to do network marketing again because I'd always get talked into, doing something and then didn't make any money. Well, nobody was there to coach me. Nobody was there to help me. Nobody was like, hey, this is the game plan. Like, this is how you make money. So even just everything that Portia just did on this Zoom, on this live, was incredible, because even just watching it just now, I mean, I've been doing this for almost 5 years now, and just watching it, I was like, this is literally so freaking simple compared to like any of those other companies that I was with. And so we're talking like I was someone that could have had every excuse in the world to not do this. I was super pregnant, about to give birth to my 4th child. My husband had just left me, so he couldn't handle all the kids. And what else? I was working 2 jobs. I was on food stamps. I did have an eviction notice when I joined the company. And you guys, I did not have $99 to join. And a customer was actually coming in over and over at the burger joint that I was bartending at and telling me about this company and how I needed the products. She told me about Confianza, which is a product that we have that's my favorite. It's an anti-stress supplement. And she was like, you need this. You need this stress supplement. And I was like, okay. Hold on, my birds are being really loud. Anyways, and I was like, okay. So I started kind of just like looking into it, and I totally believe in God. One thing I love about this business is our CEO believes in God too. And so I read up on that, and I was like, oh my gosh. I read that they were debt free. I read that we had all natural products, something for everybody, and I had no clue what I was doing. But I ended up finding this amazing lady on Facebook. I joined under her. I wanted to join with somebody that like knew what they were doing because I wanted to make money. And you guys, I really just joined for free product. Everyone kind of has the same story. Oh, I joined for $500 a month. I really didn't. I joined because I really didn't think I could make money with this. Like I'm just like laughing because I just got the biggest raise of my life this last month. Like insert income disclosure thing. Anyways, but I really didn't think I could make money. I literally joined because you get discounted product as a distributor. So I was like, okay, I'll do that because I'm about to have a baby. And my upline was like, no, like you can make $500 a month or as much as you want. And she kind of didn't want to scare me. So she kind of just told me about the $500,000 range. So I was like, okay, so I buckled down, and in 12 days, I made $1,300. And it really depends on your work ethic, obviously, but I was a hard worker. I still am. And so I made $1,300 between, bonuses and promoting to the rank of Ruby. And it was crazy. And that's where it was kind of like this light bulb. And I was like, if I just did that on maternity leave, like, I wonder what would happen if I started like pouring into myself and educating myself and like really going all in for like a year. And so kind of as being a stinker is what I was doing. I wanted to like put the system to the test. And I was like, okay, I'm going to give this a year. And so I literally, you guys, I'm not even freaking kidding you. I made out a calendar and I was like, by this date, I'm going to be this, by this date, I'm going to be this, you know, different ranks in the company. And I totally blew myself away just by getting, honestly, just the mindset shift of just deciding that I was going to do it. And, you know, watching YouTube videos and listening to what my upline was telling me and then doing it. That was all that I did. In 8 months, I was making 6 figures. So it was insane. I was like, what just happened? And that's the very short version, but we've earned, me and my kids have earned over $85,000 in bonuses. Been home for, that's my favorite part, as I've been home with my kids for 4.5 years. 2 of my kids have never experienced daycare. The baby that was in my tummy when I joined, I birthed him 4 days after joining. And then my newest baby, neither of them have ever experienced daycare. And that was huge for me, you guys. As a single mom, I was getting up at like 5 in the morning 3 in the morning, clocking in at 5 when it was dark out, dropping them off at daycare when it was still dark out and they were asleep, carrying them in to the daycare one by one from their car seats. And then at night I would work my day job and then close down the restaurant and then get them late at night when it was dark again and just put them right to bed again. So I literally was never with my kids. And so that was my biggest goal once I started making money and realizing that I could do this. And in 5 months, I walked away from both of my jobs. In 7 months, I was off of food stamps, all government assistance, anything like that. I paid off my car. I don't have any debt at all. I paid off all my credit cards. I paid off all my student loans, all my medical bills, everything. I have like a couple little tiny itty bitty things that I'm still chipping away at, but I don't owe any credit cards or anything. So it's been a crazy almost 5 years now. It'll be 5 years in September. And I now have 7,000 people on my team. I never even thought that I could hit like diamond, have like 15 to 20. Now I have 7,000. Like, it's just crazy. And last month I got an $11,000 raise in 1 month last month. And that was without promoting or earning a bonus. Like, that was just based off of our compensation plan alone, straight up, just the compensation plan. We get paid so many different ways, you guys. But what I loved about last month is, and this month we're taking it to another level again, but last month, 8 people on my team quit their jobs last month. That blew me away. 8 people in 1 month, 30 days, were able to make full-time career income from their freaking smartphone and walk away. And just knowing that I coached them to that level is like crazy to me. It really blows my mind. Kind of like Yvette said, like, you wake up and it's like, dude, I'm so pumped. I'm so fired up. Like, I'll wake up at like 6 or 7 now, just jump out of bed and grab my keto coffee. And I'm like, what's up, guys? Like, this is our goal today. Let's go kill it. You know, I love it. I was depressed. I was broken. I was sad. I was worried I was going to end up in a homeless shelter with my kids. I'm now in my first dream home. I have a 5-bedroom house that I'm able to give my kids by myself. I don't have anyone else's name on this house. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, that kind of freedom is crazy. And now I'm having a hard time dreaming bigger. I'm like, this is all I've ever wanted. Like, so now I'm trying to like do exercises and listen to podcasts to like raise my level of belief even higher, because there's so much more. Like, I know that I can hit so many more glass ceilings and just do so much. And yeah, so that's my story in a nutshell. And it's been crazy. I'm super excited for the next 5 years.
Wow. Oh my God. Guys, listen. What are you waiting on? This is incredible. These are real people, real stories. Nobody's hanging a moon. You know, nobody's doing backflips off of buildings. Nobody's doing anything crazy to do this. Like, it's just average folks who just said, I don't want to be average anymore. I want to be great. I want to be major. I want to be above. I want to go all out. You know, the greatest hindrance to a great life is a good one. Some of you are comfortable. You're comfortable making $40,000, $50,000 a year, $60,000 a year at your job. You're comfortable. And while that's okay for right now, because it's paying your bills, but don't let your comfort kill your calling. Don't let your comfort kill your calling. You are called to do more. There's greater things inside of you, but you'll never get to it because you're being held back by a paycheck. Think about how much time you spend thinking about work, driving there. I live on the south side of Houston. One of the jobs that I had was after I left the retail was in real estate. I worked for a new home builder on the north side. That was an 1.5 to 2 hour drive to get there, plus tollways. I was spending $500 a month just in tolls because that was the quickest way. 2 hours in traffic to get there, 2 hours back. It was insane. It wasn't worth it. Now I got a 15-second commute to my office. I go to sleep when I'm tired of staying up, and I wake up when I'm tired of sleeping. The only reason why I got up at 9:30 today was because my favorite grocery store, H-E-B, was delivering my groceries at 10 o'clock. Otherwise, I would have stayed in the bed. Like, my groceries get delivered at any time because I'm here. Like, that's major. I don't have to wait till 5 o'clock, 5:30 and stand in line at the grocery store with a million other people. Like, I get to do that from the comfort of my own home. You don't realize the value of having a business like this until you're starting to do those little things that you're like, oh gosh, I forgot the eggs. Man, I forgot I got to do this. PFT. We got people for that. And that's just some of those small things that, make your life better, make you breathe better. The fact that, two of Joy's kids don't even know what daycare is. She has the option. That's the whole key. That's the deal. It's just having options, guys. You now have a platform and a business that, if you work it, can give you options. I remember being in a place where I didn't have any options. I had an option to get my car repoed and to get evicted. I didn't like those options. I had options to pay the payday loan with another payday loan and then another payday loan. Like, I didn't like those options. I prefer the option of throwing a dart on a map. You see this map behind me? Throwing a dart on a map, any, meeny, miny, mo. Pick a location, bags in tow. I'm on the way. Let's go. You can do that, right? You can do that. Whatever you want in life is possible for you. The whole purpose of us doing this is just, for those of you watching, is for you to believe again, to dream again, to know that God is not a respecter of person. If he did for one person, he could do for another. It's possible for you too. You don't have to stay where you are. There's more out there. And we have a way that's just better. That's all we're saying. It's not the only, but we're a little biased. It's better. So for those of you who are watching this, please get back with the person who shared this video with you. We got folks on Zoom. We got folks all over Facebook going crazy. Listen, if they tagged you in this video or any of that, get back with them, okay? Get all your questions answered, okay? But more importantly, just get started. Just get started. Will it work for you? Yes. Will you get some help? Yes. Can you afford it? Yes. Okay. You can do this. This is very simple. On the scale of 1 to 10, 1 being sitting on the couch and 10 being rocket science, this is like a 1.5. Like, you can do this. It's not hard. You don't have to change your entire life to do it. We're not asking you to do that. You have a lot of unproductive hours that you don't realize are unproductive. Whether it's TV time, drive time, there's some idle time throughout your day that we can show you how to leverage so that you can start to now chip away and maybe take your full-time job to part-time, which is what Fatima did. She's a diamond. She shared last week. She now works part-time at her job instead of full-time. Just those options. You don't have to stop what you're doing, but you can just do less of it so you could do more of what it is that you really want to do. So just believe again, guys. Okay, just do that. We are so excited that you guys have joined us on today. Thank you, ladies, so much for saying yes. We got another one that's coming up next week with some more amazing women. I appreciate you all. Again, for those of you watching this as guests, we do have fun like this all the time. This is real. We are real people. And so get back with the person who shared this with you. Get your questions answered. Get started. And we'll see you guys on a whole nother level. Bye, everybody.